The Blueprint of Success. Wow, wow, wow. This one looks dark. It is. I want it brighter. There you go. Well, 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 well. Guess what we get to do today? We get to have some fun. Is it the 20th? Wow, what do we get to do? You know, we have a problem. You know what our problem is today? I need you to slow down. I need you to focus, and let's get to the millionaire. Millionaire, is that okay? Now, I'm going to do the opposite of what everyone else says, because guess what? That's why you became million to billion, and that's the ultimate goal as we play this game. So think about it. Okay, I invent Car Finder as a kid. I do this patent. They offer me a check for $1 million, and I get a license and feed the rest of my life. Isn't that fun? Hey, I was only 15 years old when I got that. It's fun. Now, guess what? This is the Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. That's what we did. Isn't that fun? Now, this is my 17th week on TikTok and social media on a consistent base. It's very simple. So the main thing is for me, I've been writing checks for millions and millions and millions of dollars, literally, okay, for TV and radio for years. I've been teaching and preaching for 50 years, if you don't know that. All right, the bottom line is today, let's teach you how to play my way. I want to get you $1 million. Is that okay? How many of you would like $1 million of credit? Please basically tap the screen, share the live, and subscribe, and also click the link in the little corner there. And just answer the question, type it in. Would you like $1 million of credit? It's very simple, $1 million credit. I mean, here's $1.5 million. See, I'm a difference between Dave Ramsey. He wants you to be broke and he lies to everybody. I mean, I'm going to help you get credit and finance the dream because that's what you have to do. Where are you going to get the blankety money? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen no matter what you do. We got to get the money, money, money. Thank you for the lives and the shares. You want 5 million? No, 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 no. This is Mark. I know the email backwards. I recall most things. 5 million, yes. 5 million and above is a small company. IRS says so. But let's start at the first million, then you step up, up and away. The first million is the hardest thing you ever do because, well, why? You are not structured. Your lack of knowledge, I'm sorry, it just sucks. You see, you need structure, finance, and dream. Write it down. Structure, finance, and dream. Structure, finance, and dream. That's what you need. You understand some structure. I would love to have 1 million. But again, here's the thing. I want you to rephrase that, please. Do it for me. You were on yesterday, and your name is Image, okay? Yesterday, we're having fun. Let's understand. I don't want $1 million of credit. I want my corporation to have $1 million of credit, and I want to finance the dream through the division process. Say again, here we have Julio again. Fantastic. Yeah, that's what your name was yesterday, and still here, okay? Fantastic. Hey, Black Kinfolk. Well, this guy is great. He's been around for 35 years, and his family around 50. You see, I've been teaching and preaching for 50 years. Now, I want $1 million, California Seed Corporation, all right, seed, it probably meant C, to have 1 million. Okay, there you go, we're learning to talk. See, I want to teach you how to walk and talk, is that okay? Because I don't want you to have $1 million in the bank, you personally, and I don't want you to have $1 million of credit. I want you to have 100,000. See, if we learn how to play the game, we can win. That's what I did for myself. That's just very simple. So let's understand. Here's $1.5 million just in my hand. Every one of these is worth $100,000, paid over time limit, okay? But again, what do we do before we get to that point? We have to be a CFO for personal life and business life. So let's write down CFO. How many of you would like to be a CFO or for your family? Half of you gonna, what does that mean? You are the chief financial officer, okay? You. It's your wife, your husband, whatever you have in your situation, you're married, okay? Fantastic, you're married. The CFO is the chief financial officer of paying the bills on time, building the credit score, getting more and more and more, and that's what the goal should be. So again, how many would you like 100,000 of personal credit? Let's ask that question. Who would like 100,000 of personal credit? Now, unfortunately, a lot of people go, no. You think credit's a bad thing because you screwed it up. You have a bad taste in your mouth, okay? Well, credit's a great thing. Why is credit a great thing? It's how you finance a house, all right? That's how you pay your bills. You see, when you make money, the reality is you want more money. We all want more and more and more. That's how it works. So tap the live, share the live, and also the little yellow dot on the right-hand side. It's the left-hand side, right? See, I don't get to see it. You get to see it. So it's on the left-hand side in the bottom. That's what we get to do. Now, let's focus, okay? If you want a $1 million corporation, IRS says 5 million below is small company. So we're just talking about $1 million. So what do? It's very simple. We have to go back to us personally. We have to be a CFO for the family. Now, I'm going to tell you what I believe and how I got to the first million to billion structure. All right, I got to billion structure, got it? I built $60 billion of credit for my clients and myself in the last 50 years. I incorporate presidents, 3 of them so far, of the United States of America. All right, Clippers, the Angels, the Dodgers. I'm the largest registered agent in the world. And I'm going to show you about different types of corporations, what you should actually do. Not a bunch of hooey about, no, Wyoming, unless you live in Wyoming. But it's going to be up to you. So we get it as simple as we do this as well. Over here, this guy says he's a Ponzi. Well, guess what? I guess you're playing with Grant. Okay, Grant's a Ponzi, in my opinion. In the beginning, it was. Maybe he got, when his partner came in, maybe solved the problem. Let's go back to this. How am I going to be a chief financial officer of my family? Well, the reality is we get a paycheck. Then it's taxed. We have to pay tax, and we get the leftover. That kind of sucks. Now, we have to pay tax. I'm not against paying tax. I'm against paying way too much tax. So again, as we do this, agree with you that there's a problem. Okay, well, as we play the game, let's understand how we do this. Debt is offsetting taxes, but we have to have manageable debt. Unfortunately, most of you, sorry, you have bad credit, or your scores suck. Your fluctuation's terrible. And then you listen to a bunch of circus clowns online, and I'm sorry, this is my 17th week on TikTok and social media, and I'm online twice a day, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, okay? You can play with me another hour and a half, today. But again, are you willing to learn and change your life? Do you want to change your life? Tomorrow I'll have 6 classes. I've had these 6 classes for 50 years every Saturday for free, okay? Guess what? It's very simple. So I'm going to tell you basically what happens to be done, but it's up to you as well, okay? So understand, we must have credit and finance to build the dream. Now, I'm going to ask a question. How many of you are here new today? If you're new today, type in the screen on the left-hand side and the yellow little dot, okay? Type number 1. If you're new here today, type 1. Because I'm going to ask you, how many of you understand an SS5 form? An SS5. See, here's the problem. Some of you have heard of SS4. Okay, that's fine. But again, there's 3 names to that. See, the world wants to be confusing. EIN, tax ID, SS4. It's all the same thing. There you go, you're new, okay? Please tell me what an SS5 is, please. Okay, here's Clara. Okay, all these other people, very simple. Tell me what an SS5 is, please. SS5, it's very simple, okay? See, the difference is what you're gonna find, maybe you're gonna be search real quick. See, I'm gonna tell you flat, you're a grown-up, you're a man, you're a woman, you're gonna conquer the world. But you don't understand how it works. Our lack of knowledge is our dumbness. We're not dumb people, all right? God put you here today. We're gonna say God, family, money. God, family, money. God, family, money. I've always lived by God first, family. Family's husband and wife is one, okay? One. And then I'm gonna say money, 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 money. Now let's understand something. If you're gonna be a true CFO for your family, this is family, all right? You got married, you got kids, all good stuff. You got the cat, dog, and the fish, okay? Now understand something, okay? We have to make sure we finance our dream because we have to take care of family first. Family must be taken care of because that's our goal. As a man or a woman, and we got a man up, woman up, simple, we are basically to take care of family first. We have to be okay. So I'm gonna say we have to be okay, that's it. On the other side, we're gonna build your future. We're gonna build your future my way, and I created my first million. Understand that? I'm the most verified person on the planet I can think. All right, look online, Godfather Credit, Ray Reynolds, that's me. They gave me the nickname in KNX. They nicknamed me that years ago because I've been on that station 50 years, and what happens is I built 60 billion for my clients and everyone else as well. All right, so guess what we do? So understand, structure, finance. Now, I got lucky when I created a patent when I was a kid. I wanted to make sure something worked. See, we went to, all right, this is Edison Elementary in the 3rd grade. And what did we do? We went to Disneyland, fantastic. All right, they let the bus driver literally be one of the chaperones, fantastic. Unfortunately, this silly guy didn't look up where he parked in Pluto, Dumbo, or Diggly-Doo. He didn't realize where he parked. So what happens is very simple. Okay, we couldn't find the bus because they all look the same. They're all the same. They're yellow, poopy yellow color. That's it. I went home and decided to try. I was always inventing things, tearing things apart. I took apart a sewing machine called Singer Sewing Machine, all right, and on 181st Street in Torrance. And the lady beat the crap out of me afterwards because I touched her machine. And then later on, I heard her say it worked better than I ever did. But I also put it on a skateboard with a bunch of extension cords. I was in the daily newspaper as I was 8 years old, having a little motor on my skateboard. So I created that as a kid too, but I didn't patent, I should have. Now, when I created Car Finder, I almost blew up the garage. I wanted the remote control of the garage door opener to make the horn in the car beep, 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 beep. So that's what I want to do. You know, they saw the patent I wrote. I wrote a patent. I'm 12 and a half when I wrote the patent, by the way. See, I've been studying law and accounting since I could walk. I wanted out of hell. I was born in a taxi. Mommy and daddy threw me in the trash can. Didn't that suck? So guess what? I just want to get out of hell. So I was at the library all the time, the library. So when I sent away for the patent, I got a letter in the mail. Would you like $1 million check? How many of you would like $1 million check? Write down, put the number 1 in the little yellow dot on the left-hand side. Who would like $1 million check? Right now, right now, right now. Come on. Who would like $1 million? Right? Come on, please, write it down. Who would like $1 million check? Yeah, I love the life, so it's fantastic, okay? All right, so what do we do? Oh, let's understand something. So the answer is 1. You put a 1 in the box. Let's say, I want $1 million check. Come on, I need you to answer this question. Who wants $1 million check? Don't just put me, put the number 1 there. $1 million check right now, okay? So the goal is very simple. Now, let's pretend we have $1 million check. Now, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Okay, you think you're rich and on top of the goal. Wow, goody. Where do you bank it? Think, come on. Where do you bank the check? Where do you bank the check? Okay? They wrote the check to Ray Reynolds, that's me. Okay, where do I bank the check? When I got the check, I was 14 years old. Where do I bank the check? Okay? See, I had a beard at 12. I lied. I'm a liar as a kid. Okay, what did I do? I was driving since I was 12. How's that? Because I had a beard since I was 12. They couldn't figure out my age, so that's kind of nice. And I talk very smart because I'm a smart guy. Where would you bank the check for $1 million? Come on, let's think. They wrote a check to me, me, okay? Now, let's understand, through history, okay? Well, the goal is very simple. The $1 million check's written to Ray Reynolds, okay? Not CD and all those other things. I have to bank the check. I have to bank the check that's $1 million made to Ray Reynolds. That's what I did, okay? I have 2 choices. Now, remember, let's go back in time from there. High yield savings, okay? You're saying what you're going to do with the money. I'm asking where you bank the damn check. You can't even talk about where it's going to go first from there. So we're going to do crypto and all this other stuff. Well, you know, basically it's very simple. So what do we do? Okay? So the reality is, I'm not going to block you because you're a turd on this side. Okay, simple. There's always jerks everywhere. But I'm the most verified guy on the planet. But again, I have 39 million clients. I do have 9 people that don't like me. Does everybody like you? Does everybody like you? I don't think so. So what do we do? So now everybody likes you, everybody likes me. So as we do this, it's very simple. Business account. Okay, you're getting warm. Okay. All right. I'm just reading this. All right. Well, the reality is basically simple. I was born in a taxi over here, and if this guy still wants to be a turd, I'm gonna have to block him because he's an idiot. Okay. But there's idiots everywhere. I'm sorry, there is. No, invest. Okay. So you keep saying where you want to do with the money. I didn't ask you that. I asked you where you bank the check. Here's my point. Okay. Now, I asked you another question, SS5. You didn't answer the question. An SS5. Let's understand. All right? We all know an SS4. If you don't, it's a tax ID. It's an EIN. They want to make it confusing. Okay? Confusing, and that's the problem. The world wants you to stay confused, and that's the sad thing. Now, understand, let's go back in time again. All right? When I was basically 7.5 years old, okay, I got to be Mrs. Hope. After the trash can, all right, and born, blah, blah, blah. Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. Mrs. Hope is rich and famous, okay? And this is a person, they had a poker game. At the poker game, you have Dan Blocker, Michael Landon, okay? Producer of Gunsmoke Mission Impossible. You have Jane Fonda and Ted Turner. A Laker became an attorney. Now, I'm being told by Mrs. Hope to shh. She actually was mean to me, okay? She said, "Shut that mic up, you stay in that corner." Well, everyone else, when they came in for the poker game, they asked one question. Who's the little kid in the corner? All right? And she'd tell everybody, please do not talk to the piece of plastic in the corner. Okay? The piece of you-know-what in the corner. She called me a piece of you-know-what. Okay? So I'm listening. Here they're smoking cigars, drinking whiskey, and blah, blah, blah. Now, what did they say? They're talking about a corporation being a legal person. So please write it down. A corporation is a legal person. Let's write it down. A corporation is a legal person. This is a legal person of law, okay? I'm a legal person of flesh. Ow, ow, ow. You're a person of flesh, right? So again, we have to put these pieces together. There's 1,000 rules and tools you have to put together. You have no choice. But again, all right, I got lucky as I'm being used and abused because I paid attention. Is that luck or good or bad? I don't know. When they said this, that a corporation is a legal person. I'm 7.5 years old at the time. I just came out of a coma when I was 7. It's like, ay. So what did I hear? A legal person. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department the next day. The Torrance Police Department the next day. It's very simple. What did I do? Okay? All right? So from there, all right, I basically went to next to the doors of the library. I asked the lady, what does this mean? I wrote down a corporation legal person. She walked away, she was rude. See, people are rude today. If they don't understand something, they're rude because they act like they know everything. That's why these phony clowns on social media like all the time. Okay? All right, type if you just joined. All right, basically if you have been here before. So number 1, you're here the first time. Number 2, you've been here before. So type 1 and 2. 1 is basically in the link tree, very simple. You're here the first time. 2 is if you've been here before. See, I want to give you a blueprint. Is that okay if I repackage your life? Is it okay if I repackage you 100%, please? Yeah, I know, Mark. Mark, you're phenomenal. Thank you for the cake on my birthday last week. It's fantastic. Great. So understand, Emmy's here yesterday. Now let's watch, okay? If we listen, I'm going to repackage your whole life. Is that okay? Is it okay that I tell you 1,000 steps to get to millionaire status? Would you like to have a corporation worth $1 million or an LLC? Who would like $1 million of a corporation, okay, or LLC? Type in number 3 now in the link tree. Type it, number 3. See, what happens is you have to understand structure. Okay, yes, okay, here's Clara. Okay, fantastic, thank you. 3, there it is again. Here's, look at these 3s, okay? All right, it's fantastic, oh, fantastic, thank you. Now watch. I'm going to show you how I got structure for first million. Then I'm going to show you exactly how to get to billion. Is that okay? I became a corporate billionaire, corporate structure at 21 years old, okay? And you can verify everything I say. It's very simple. Okay, I'm the most, you put 33, that's fantastic. I'm the most verified person on planet Earth as far as I'm concerned. Because I've been in teaching and preaching for 50 years. I won the award in Los Angeles, in California, being the second largest advertiser for 32 years at that time. It's simple. So what do we do? Structures finance, okay. So here I'm hearing, and the lady at the library, she's mean. She came back and said, here's a Mike Faces bug. She was mean. Well, I got the Mike Faces bug. I'm looking for a blueprint. All right? See, I want you to have to write down blueprint for success. This is a Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. Understand that? That's what it is. Okay? I've been now on social media, literally, okay, for 17 weeks. And I got 65,000 followers or something like that. Okay? Drop your basic score. All right? And I'm not ready for them. They're giving me cue cards here. We have a whole production, so this is great. I love this stuff. So, let's understand. I heard incorporations what? Illegal what? Illegal what? Come on, person. Chapter 18, let's understand chapter 18. I want to give you a blueprint to rebuild your life, and I'll guarantee it. I'll put in writing to guarantee you in 12 months you have a corporation worth $1 million. I guarantee it, okay? And I'll give you free classes that help you as well. Corporation's a legal what? Person. Legal entity? No, it's not an entity. This is where people screwed up. A corporation is not an entity, okay? Not an entity, okay? Now, the way you can figure this out is if you look at the SS4 form, which is EINTIITIN, okay? And so it was. The SS4 form says in the beginning, the top of it says employer. Then line 1, listen carefully. Line 1 says entity, individual person. A corporation or LLC is not an entity, okay? It is a management company if you do it right. So what happens is very simple, okay? We got choices here as well. So as we do this, here, give me things. Thank you. Well, again, fantastic. Thank you for the live. You're here. Thank you for the gifts and the things we're trying to do. All right, you're awesome. Thank you. I am very grateful. Well, Clara, let's thank God, please. God made me a weird brain, okay? I have an IQ off the chart. I have total recall in most things. I write with both hands and talk at the same time, and I also stutter once in a while. So if you can deal with that, I will get you guaranteed to 1,000,005. Here's 1,000,005. But again, you have to listen, you have to learn, understand something. I need you to connect your dots. Connect your dots, okay? All right, I can't take all the cue cards all these times, all right? As fast as you keep giving them to me. Thank you. My team wants to say, hey, answer this. No. Today, a corporation's a legal person. That's what it is. All right, understand that. This is chapter 18. Chapter 18 says an LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, and a PC. There's 6 categories. Two-based structure, okay? Now, the entities here, no, not entities. You create entities. No person on planet Earth that's rich and famous or banks or grocers or cities allow their parent company to do business. They do not allow their parent company to do business, but you do because you like bringing the pain home. You like bringing the pain home. You want to suffer. You want to get kicked. You want to get knocked down. Well, that's what you've done so far. So again, corporation's a what? Legal person. It's chapter 18. It's public record. I'm not here to be an attorney, but I'll connect your dots. What do we have to do? Let's understand what this means. Okay. Now we're going back to SS5. We're going back to that $1 million. Okay. How do I bank the check? I got a check for $1 million and I get a license agreement when I created Car Finder. I know what the hell I'm doing. I'm an amateur. I'm a kid. Just like you. You're an amateur. I'm going to treat you like you're 2 years old anyway, because that's the goal. Because you have to learn to do this correctly. So I have a choice. Now I understand. Here's the answer. The SS5 form, the IRS has on file for all of us. The SS5 form is on file with every one of us. The IRS has this form. How did the IRS get a form signed by you or mommy? How did the SS5 form get signed by you or mommy? See, there's a problem. You don't even understand it, and this is the sad thing about your life, because you don't connect your damn dots. Now, let's understand. The SS5 form, I had to get mine when I was 14. I was sent to the Social Administration. All right, I went in line. All right, and it's like I walked in and go, bah, bah, I'm a sheep, I'm a duck, quack, quack, quack. That's what it is. It says grab a form. I grabbed a form. On the top of it, on the left-hand side, it says SS5. It's in the link tree, people. In the link tree, I provide everything for you to connect your dots. And then tomorrow, 6 classes, you can stuck with me. Free. Would you like to spend a day of Ray for free? Free? Why not? Hell, why not? You spend thousands of dollars to go to these circus clowns events and you don't learn diddly squat, and you spend $5,000 for a box of books that's crap, or the empty box, and they don't teach you how to play the gold. So what do? We got to connect our dots. So guess what happens? So tomorrow you can spend the whole day with Ray. Is that okay? So let's do this. Okay? First thing is simple. All right, corporation, legal what? Person. SS5, the IRS has that form on file. I went to the counter and I asked a basic question. Are you the IRS? It was a very, very, very basic question. Are you the IRS? Because the form said SS5 in the corner. I'm comparing to SS4. Now, understand, when I went to the library as a kid, I heard a corporation legal what? Person. I'm connecting dots. She was me. I read chapter 18. And what did it say? Corporation legal person. I want you to do your research. I want you to find out that Helping Hand Industries, thank you, Christy, Helping Hand Industries was set up by a kid that was 9.5 years old. He was 9.5 years old and said, well, he put $10, okay? That's what he did, $10, that's what he did, okay? And then from there, he got $100,000 in the credit in the mail, because back then in the 70s and 80s, credit cards came in the mail by itself. So again, please, all right, share the live, subscribe. And the little yellow dot on the left-hand side, you're going to tap it and ask some questions as well. I'm going to repackage your life. Is that okay if I do this right? So if we connect our dots, then we're going to go over this again and again. Understand this. Let's understand this very simple. As we get these cue cards going, what do you ask next, okay? If you have any questions, please comment it. Or if I miss anything or questions, please click the yellow dot on the left-hand side, and we'll get to the point. I have moderators, and here's Mindy coming up here. She can help moderate as well. So is Jay, so is Cam, and the other people. These great people have helped me for 17 weeks on TikTok and social media. Remember, I write checks for millions of dollars for radio and TV for 50 years. This is my 17th week on TikTok and social media. And I got 65,000 followers in that amount of time. So Mindy's one of my #1 administrators. She helps me all the time. She's phenomenal. Good morning, Mindy. So again, all right, it's a lot of things. Go back, SS5. Now, here's the thing. The IRS has an SS5 form on file for every one of us. Thank you for joining the fan club. Okay? SS5, let's write it down. Now, what happened is very simple. Before Nixon took the gold standard out, you had Roosevelt. All right? Roosevelt had the gold standard in 1934. He basically confiscated everybody's gold, if you don't know this. And then he basically dictated, in my opinion, He stole the gold, took the gold, whatever you want to call it, gold standard. Very simple. That meant we were at 14, had to have an SS5 form. I'm showing you exactly how it connects the dots. SS5 equals SSN, equals 1040 tax return. Write it down. If you understand how it works, I can get you to Maine to Bigham. Your problem is you have to understand how this, okay, works, okay? I am humble. Well, the reality is very simple. We all try to be humble. My wife says I'm more humble after the last coma when I died and came back because I'm a show off. I'm competitive, okay? I want to win the game all the time. So I had to learn to slow it down a little bit. So again, the SS5 form, I filled it at 14. All right, they're not the IRS. Okay, I didn't realize what I'm doing. It's just like you. You get a tax return in 1040, and you don't know what connect the dots. You get a paycheck that's taxed before you get your check, and you don't understand. You have to understand this. Connecting the dots is the most important thing if you want to get to million to billion, if you want to, but it's up to you. Again, you can verify me step by step, very simple to do. Now, you'll see 9 turds that don't like me because they violated my program and I kicked them out of the program. But I have 39 million clients, but it's that simple. So what do we do? Okay? Now, this is a Federal Reserve note. You want a bunch of this, right? So you want a bunch of this today. The reality is you don't realize in basically August in 71, Nixon took the gold standard out. What that meant is this became a Federal Reserve note. So let's understand this, very simple. As you're trying to concentrate and all these little notes keep flying at me at the same time, slow down the notes, people. My goodness. This is the Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. So write down Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. They're creating this big marketing campaign because we're going to take my 50 million people, my client base, and going to put it over here. Now, I'm the coach of the coaches. I coach at Carlton, Sheets people, Dave Delgado, Russ Dalby's. I was coaching the coaches. Is that okay? I've been doing this for 50 years, having fun. Now, so the SS5 for every one of you, IRS has that form on their file. How did they get it? You signed it at 14 based on the age, or mommy did it when you were born. Now, all right, Nixon took the gold standard out. Very simple. Listen, what does this mean? When mommy has a baby, all right, at the hospital, she cannot be released from the hospital unless she fills out an SS5 SSN form. So that means every one of us is bonded up to 35 million apiece. We're bonded up to 35 million apiece. So it's very simple. The IRS has it on file. You file a tax return. We're going to talk about CFO for you. We're going to talk about CFO for the corporation, and I'm going to get you to millionaire status, and I'll guarantee it. If you take the time and slow it down a little bit, instead of going scroll through the TikTok, blah, 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 and look at all this crap. Circus guns. Oh, there's a nice one. Slow it down. What this means is very simple. We build structure, finance, and dream. Structure, finance, and dream. Got it so far? So if we look at the SS5, SSN, and 1040 tax return, very simple. All right, tap the yellow dot in the corner because they keep bugging me to do that. Okay, share the live, and help me help you. That's the goal. Okay, so what? What do you want me to say now? All right, hey, I got 1,000 notes. You keep writing notes left and right. Okay, you're driving me nuts. Huh? Oh, there's another one. Okay, see, I get these cue cards. Let's read the cue cards. Okay, please try to make people engage and have lots of views right now. Okay, that's what I'm doing.
We have a lot of viewers right now. So.
Well, the goal is viewers. Hey, this is understand something. If these people want to get to millionaire status, okay, I trained 39 million people to do that. If they're serious people and they really want to get to millionaire status, they're going to get that damn tablet and pen now, and write what I tell them to write down. I'm going to coach you to $1 million status, okay? If you don't want to do it, then go away. It's that simple. But again, seriously, back to what I'm trying to teach and preach before I get another cue card, okay? SS5 equals SSN 1040. Write it down. You got a tablet. Rewrite down SS5 equals SSN and equals 1040. Okay, what does that mean? Tax return. Now, the moment you got your first job, what happened? Come on, look at you get your first paycheck. What the blank? Where's my money? I barely worked or I worked my tail off. It's only 2 things. You're lazy, which half the people are in this world, not you, of course. Or you worked your tail off. Where's my money? Where's my damn money? Oh, I go to personnel. Where's my money? I want to go to county. That's what you did. I want to go to county. Where's my money? They explained to you. Since you have an SS5 and an SSN, you're going to basically do what? You're going to pay tax. You get the leftover. You get the leftover. Wow, that's fun. Leftover, that's what you get. Doesn't that suck? Okay. You get the leftover. That really sucks. Because you're going, where's my money? We have to pay tax. You will never be tax-free 100% ever, ever. Your corporations, LLC, you, whatever, pay tax, period. Now, your paycheck's taxed. I'd like you to write down recycle money. Write it down, please. I'd like you to recycle money. So write down recycle money, okay? Now, how many in the link tree, all right, and everything else you did today, how many people, all right, type the number 1, all right, in the yellow dot, number 1, type it. How many wrote down SS5 equals SSN in 1040? How many did that? How many did that? Okay? If you did, I want you to do it now. I mean, you understand. If you want millionaire status, it's simple. How much to invest for a blueprint of success? You're creating your own. How much, see, this is the problem. You're trying to get a price and an answer to a quick question. That's not going to happen with me, okay? You will not ever get a quick, I'll answer your question, then you're going to scroll and go somewhere else and screw it up. If you don't build finance and dream, you're screwed up. Every one of you have screwed up credit, debt to ratio. You did not build your fluctuation. You did not build your structure and finance a dream. This is your problem. You're a grown-up. You get another sticky. If they stop it for 10 minutes, give me a break, okay? Again, they want to drive me nuts. I'm trying to focus. So what do? If you write things down, I'll give you the blueprint. The difference is instead of scrolling a bunch of crap and circus clowns, I'm going to coach you. I'm going to train you like you're 2 years old. I'm going to make sure you get to millionaire status, and I'll guarantee it. I'll guarantee it in writing, okay? I'll guarantee in writing 110%. I'm not BS. I wrote a book called BS Doesn't Pay Your Bills years ago because this world's full of BS. Okay, so understand, think, man. No, come on, structure. Your tax on your paycheck. Did you write down recycle money? Did you write down recycle money? I want you to write down recycle money because guess what it is, okay? Do each division have its, no. Divisions are incorporations, that's dumb. Okay, understand. What happens is the banks, I'm gonna answer a question here and go right back to that. Banks bankrupt 22,000 locations last year. Banks have branches, branch numbers are subsidiaries. See, the problem, you don't realize what happens around you. You don't pay attention. You're too busy having the damn rerun every day, again and again and again, it's ridiculous. The rerun, we're gonna change your life my way because your way sucks. Sorry, I've been saying that for 50 years. So, I want you to recycle money. Pay attention over here before you get to, see, here's the problem. Over here, people want to you want to jump to Z. You want to jump to M, N. It's A, B, C. How many letters in the alphabet? How many letters in the alphabet? Come on, people. It's simple. Type it in the left-hand corner. How many letters in the damn alphabet? See, I need you to slow down your roll and I want you to focus. How many letters in the alphabet? That's right, 26. Thank you. All right, 26. So understand. How many times did you have to learn to spell a word? How many times did you practice and practice and practice and practice? If you don't put your structure down, you're not doing crap. Okay? Structure builds finance and dreams. Structure builds finance and dreams. Thank you for joining the fan club. Thank you all for being here today. All right? Click the link and all the things. Ask questions. Have fun. Good morning, Tanya. We were here the other day as well. Understand? Please, please. SS5, SSN 1040. This is what you need to understand. It's how it works. How did the IRS bond us for $35 million apiece? How did they get the SS5 form? You got to understand that. We're tracked up for the IRS. We're a number. We're a number. Thank you. Now watch what happens, okay? Your paycheck. Now, I'm against the circus clowns. The biggest clown out there to me is Grant, okay? Don't buy a house, sell me the water. He bought my books years ago, okay? Simple. Okay, his first thing when he first started was a Ponzi. Made with his partner and they made it not a Ponzi. Okay, fine. But when you put down men and say you're a loser, you're not a man if you don't make 400,000, this is not a man, this is a clown. So understand something. We got a choice. Choice, listen carefully. House payment. Please understand something. Let's say I pay rent, that's called dumb. These, they call gurus crap, these are clowns. If I pay rent, okay, that's called dumb. I made someone else rich. That's called dumb. I have a house payment. Okay, let's watch this. Come on, please watch, pay attention. For 24 years, the house payment is all interest. Okay? I can recycle my paycheck and get my money back if I pay a house payment. House payment. You understand this? So if I have a house payment, it's all interest. When they took my paycheck, SS5, SSN 1040. They took my money, I get the leftover. How do I get money back? Tax return, when you do your 1040 tax return, they basically let your house right. What you paid for house payment is back to you in your pocket. If it's rent, it's crap. So these circus clowns want to keep everything for themselves. Can you all tell my dad to read the flashcards? This is my son making a comment. Ay, ay, ay. My son wanted to join me today, okay? He's 12 and a half. He's a little genius, okay? He goes, yeah, this is his little notes, okay? All right, and I have the whole team helping me, no problem. He goes to charter school. He's actually school at home as well. And the reality is the genius. He already skipped 3 or 4 grades. Just like they want to skip one. No. Slow it down, slow it down. So what do? We understand how to connect dots. Understand? Sign dots. Can I sign up for a referral program? In the link tree, right below, there's an affiliate program. In the affiliate program, we pay you 10 to 20% on everybody you bring into a program. Okay? Well, we don't write checks to you. No, I don't want to write checks to you. If I had to in the beginning, fine, if I had to. I write checks or Zelle money into a bank account for business. Now, remember, I asked you earlier, where do we bank the check for $1 million that I got? Or I invented Car Finder. That's why I need to connect dots. So understand, SS5, SSN 1040. Okay, SS4. Now let's talk about SS4 for a second. Come on. They want to confuse you. The SS4, okay, is EIN. It's a tax ID. It's 3 things, it's all in one. I talk to people, do you have a tax ID? No, I have an EIN. Now, watch, come on people, pay attention. If I bank money in SSN, I'm tax. Owie. If I bank money in an SS4, I don't pay tax until I'm profitable. What do? Come on, I want you to pay attention. You need to understand this 110%. I want you to make sure you understand one thing, okay? In 1120 forever now. No, you got that wrong too. Come on, Raul. Hopefully I got it, said the name right. Please forgive me if I screw this up. So, what did I bank the check? Now remember, let's go back in time. Do your homework. You'll find out I'm the 9.5-year-old kid. So a 9.5 years old kid, I sent $10 to Sacramento, California. I had set up Helping Hand Industries. I was 9.5 years old. I don't know what I was doing. I found out for 2 years studying at the library all the time, a corporation is what a legal person. All right, C Corp. Once we profit. Okay, yes, somewhat. Yes, somewhat. All right, but you put S Corp. That's fine. We're going to break them down. Please understand. What does this mean? I need you to focus. How did I bank my first check? They wrote a check to Ray Reynolds, okay, for $1 million, okay? I basically just did this, and I got the check when I was 14 and a half years old, 15, okay? I'm already making money, obviously, and all kinds of things. I invent products all the time, and patents, and I write patents and stuff. As a kid, I know what I was doing. I was reading a book, reading the library. So I banked the check under tax ID. Please remember, again, we're going to do this one more time. All right, tap the live in the screen, okay? And your left-hand side, there's a little yellow button. Push it in as well. Share the live, okay? And everybody see what we get to do. All right, now, he wants me to have you join the bulletin board, okay? So understand, we have a bulletin board, okay? We post things all the time. So the bulletin board, if I say it right. Now understand, I'm sorry. I have a problem. I stutter once in a while. If you can deal with that, it's okay. I'll actually repeat it because I feel I stuttered a word. My IQ is off the chart, okay? All right, literally off the damn chart. I have recall in most things. I write with both hands stock at the same time. And I stutter once in a while. See, my problem is they found out both sides of my brain work and they kind of confuse each other. So I have to slow it down sometimes. So again, that's just, if you can put up with me, you're okay. So what happens? I banked the check under tax ID. What happened again? We got SS5, SSN 1040. Because they track us, and mommy filled out the form before getting released from the hospital. What happens under mommy? It's federally mandated. I have 6 kids. I have 5 girls and a boy. All right, my wife was mandated before she got released from the hospital. So I screwed with the hospital too. I wanted to test it. All right, my son's born. No problem. The lady comes up and gives my wife all the forms to be released. They have an SS5 form. I said, no, I don't want to sign that. We can't release her. Okay, what do we do? Okay? So we do these things as well. What corporations giving basically personhood in 1886, that's correct. But understand something. That just before then, they got rid of debtor's prison. If you're going to go back in time, that's we do this. Watch what happens. They basically then I put my son, because my son is Ray Ryan Reynolds, and I put Ray Ryan. Okay. Oh no, you can't do that. It has to be his middle name. It is his middle name. You got to do it now. Stop. Okay, I didn't go to law school to be an idiot. That's what I told the lady. Okay, I went to law school. I'm in accounting and all this stuff. You know, for myself, you know what needs to be done. I'm not here to be a CPA attorney. I've been saying law since I was a kid. See, I don't like dumb people. I don't like the fact that they don't teach you how to play the game, and that's the goal. What we need to do is play the game to win. Okay. Sorry, the people in the office gave me a damn cold. All right, because they don't stay home and they're sick. All right. As we do this, tap the live, share the live, tap the live. What's going to happen tomorrow and also today. Today I will be live again at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock this afternoon. Tomorrow, I'd like to ask everybody if you'd like to spend the day with Ray. Would you like to spend the day with Ray Reynolds, the Godfather? Credit me, $60 billion of credit built for my clients in the last, 50 years. All right, in the link tree, look at the pieces. We're going to talk about that as well. Tap the live, share the live, and click the yellow dot on the left-hand side. Who would like to spend the day with Ray tomorrow? Me. 6 classes and get the full blueprint. It'll get you to millionaire status. It's very simple. Type the number 1. Type 1. Who would like to spend the day with Ray? Simple. It's a 1. Me, there's a me, okay? Understand something. I need employment. All right, you need employment, let you do yourself a favor. Do a nonprofit, hire yourself. Come on, number 1. Who wants to spend the day with Ray? I'm going to teach you how to play my way because I think your way sucks. I'm sorry. I say that out loud. Okay? Sorry, I got to wipe my nose. So, tomorrow, I'm going to give you a full blueprint of success. What does this mean? Very simple. We're not done. We're going to connect more dots. Okay? So, what happens? We play the game to win. When do they start? Maybe the employees or something? Okay, no, and tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow morning, 3:15 in the morning, I'll be live again, doing a good review. 7 o'clock a.m., look at your time zone. Okay, we have basically 3:57 here, 3:57, okay? 3:57. So what do? At 3:57, all right, tomorrow, look at your time zone. Are you Eastern or basically you're Central Time? What is your time, okay? I'll be there, okay? I'll be your bouncer. Fantastic, Mindy's great. And now watch what happens, okay? I'm gonna give you the full blueprint. If you want to find out the schedule for tomorrow, all right, type the live, DM me, and I'll make sure they reach out to you the schedule. Okay, that's all you need to do. The next thing is very simple, okay? All right, you can call 800-254-9506 and talk to them in a couple hours, okay? It's only 3:58 in the morning. See, I've been getting up as a kid very early, 2:25 or 1:45. Me. I only need 3 hours sleep, maybe 4 at the most. That's it. So what do? Again, let's go back to this. I banked the check under a tax ID. What is the difference? Your difference is you. Your lack of knowledge is why you screw it up. You bank money wrong, okay? Your paycheck's taxed. I recycle the paycheck because I have a house payment, not a lease payment. Got it so far? Lease payment is crap. You're making someone else rich. When you hear clowns say, don't buy a house, sell me the water, this is the biggest clown out there, okay? I'm sorry. All he wants to do is help rich people. Guthrie Ranker accused me years ago when they're helping Tony Baloney, all right, of wanting to help poor people. I said, I want to help all people. So if we create a blueprint of success, there's 1,000 steps. Are you willing to learn the 1,000 steps? If you're willing to learn the 1,000 steps, okay, again, in the bottom, the left-hand corner, type the number 6. 6. I want you to type 6 if you're willing to learn the 1,000 steps. That means you have to spend the whole day with Ray tomorrow. All right, 7 o'clock, it's a class called Goal Setting for 2 hours. Okay, there's the 6. Okay, so type 6. If you're willing to change your life, I'm sorry, don't ever be offended. And I tell you, get a man up, woman up. You are going to get a blueprint to change your life. Do you understand this? I'm going to give you the ability to change your life. I'm going to help you get out of what I call hell sometimes and basically get through that process. So the number 6, fantastic. Thank you for doing that. I'm going to give you the full blueprint. There's 1,000 steps, 1,000 steps, okay? Watch this. Where did I bank the check for $1 million? Tax ID, tax ID. If I get a paycheck, that's okay. Paycheck is SS5, SSN 1040. I need you to understand and hear it again and again and again. Get in your brain, I get a paycheck today, it's taxed, I get the leftover, It gets in my bank account. I have the leftover. What do I get to do? Thank you for all the likes and loves and everything else. So again, in your brain, SS5, SS what? SS5, SS5, SS5 is 1040. But again, it's an SSN. We connect the dots. I want to say it a different way, so I don't want to confuse you, but I want you to understand it works. Okay, sin to goat. Okay, the goat. Great is something I don't know by heart. What is it again, son? Ray Jr. What's goat? Great is what?
Greatest of all time.
Of all times. Okay, pay attention. You give me all this. Hey, over here, over here. All right. So let's understand something. If I master how I receive money, can I make sure more money in the future goes to tax ID? Come on, think about it. If I bank money in a tax ID, it's not what? Taxed until I'm profitable. Should I bank more money in the future under tax ID or SSN? SSN is tax, and probate and warrant gone. So again, where you basically do something. Where's the recalls got to stay young and hip? Okay, well, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't want to be called a goat. Okay, yes, I knew what it meant. I want to ask my son because he's not paying attention. See, I'm going to ask you questions I know the answer to. Why would I do that? Because I want to make sure you know the answer. Okay? I mean, hell, the thing of cologne says it right in front of me. Do you understand this? I ask questions to people. I know the answer, but I want to make sure they know the answer. Repeat it back to me. Maybe you don't know that. Okay, that's just simple. You've been pushing me about recall the other day. I recall on almost everything. Not everything, almost everything. But again, I try to forget things too. Now, what did I just say? SS5, SSN 1040. Got it so far? If I keep banking money in my pocket, I pay tax. If I sent you 10 to 20% for a referral base, as you in the link tree, you can be an affiliate. Then you pay more tax. No. I want you to pay as much tax as you have to. So I want you to write down for yourself on your tablet right now. I will pay as much tax as I have to. I will pay as much tax as I have to. I will pay as much tax as I have to. Tap the live, share the live, tap the little yellow dot in the bottom on the left-hand side. What do you get to do? Understand something. I created my first structure, $1 billion structure, 21 years old. Okay, 21. Verify me, come on. Before I died in the damn coma in 2009, came back, you see my yacht in my backyard, the large U-Dock in Huntington Harbor. Mansions in Havasu, mansions in Big Bear. 2.2 billion in real estate. But it's not me. See, I'm a puppet master. Now, I want you to write down, I want to join the Puppet Master Club. Write it down, please. I want to join the Puppet Master Club. I want to join the Puppet Master Club. I want you to write it down. I need you to understand something. The Puppet Master Club, please do that, write it down. I started that 47 years ago. I have several presidents in the United States of America in it, okay? I incorporate Dodgers, Lakers, and Clippers, and Angels. I am the largest registered agent in the world. Do you know that? I've sold more corporations on the planet than anybody. But again, I need you to understand something. I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to give you my credentials, okay? Because some ding-dong here, you're bragging. No. If you don't get to know me, how are you going to basically invest in yourself? How are you going to believe that stuff I teach you? The problem is you, okay? If you don't master what you do, it's screwed up. You're an amateur hour. I don't want you to be I don't want you to be an amateur. We are the United States of America people. We're entitled, we the people are entitled to understand because we shouldn't pay tax on everything we do and walk around. Our government pisses away our money. I'm gonna pay tax. I'll pay as much tax as I have to. Got it? Have to. So that's the goal. The Puppet Master Club. So I want you to share the live. I want you to understand I'm changing your life now. Today, tomorrow. All right? You're spending the day with Ray because I want to change your life. I'm going to give you every damn step you ever want in your life. Every step. I'll show you exactly how I created millions of billions. I'll show you exactly how I bought 21 cars in the damn car collection. Now, I want you to get some free stuff. In your link tree, this is basically in the open market is $25. I've written 67 books so far. I have about 40 being edited now because I write all the time. I don't stop thinking unless I meditate and I'm asleep for my 3 hours. This is called Starting It Right. Starting It Right. I need you to do this. Come on. I want you to download this book today. I want it for free for you. I want you to go to the webinar or the website and download it free no matter where you're at. You got to knock off the crap and get to the bottom line. You have to be a puppet master. 47 years ago, I created Puppet Master Club. It means I control everything. I don't know crap. I don't know a damn thing. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire. Never. I create millions and billions. I control that now, but I'm not a millionaire or a billionaire. Download the book. Starting it right. This is going to give you the rules and tools. Okay? So we talked about income and house recycling money. We talked about SS4. We're getting into that as well. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank God. Okay? God gave me the brain. I give God all the credit for everything I do. Thank you, Jesus. That's how it works. The goal for me is, hey, God, I'm thankful. I've been shot 3 times with a gun. I've been knifed 6 times. Okay? Knifed. I went to school in Watts Torrance in Long Beach, born in a taxi. She threw me in the damn trash can. I'm a piece of white, Mrs. Hull kept telling me. So understand, my way to hide was at the library. Reading books every day. About 15 books a week. I'd memorize everything I can. But again, here's a free book for your kids and you. It's in the link tree. It's on the website. It's free. Everybody gets it free. Everybody in this world. Share it to everybody. Put it in your email. Send it to everybody you can. This is going to teach you the rules and tools. Now, why don't I want you to have rules and tools? Because you keep screwing up. I'm sorry, you screw up. Now, let's go back in time. Because of my education, my background, and my kind of brain that works most of the time, what did I get to do? I helped witness protection in the 70s. I met a man named Ken Yarborough. Ken became security chief at TRW, which became a spring in 96. Okay? That's how the connections work. Now, Ken was CID and bodyguard for President Nixon, by the way. So understand something. I got to be a consultant for TRW. This was basically Thomas Raymond Woolridge. I call it the report's wrong. So understand something. I, Ray Reynolds, as consultant, all right, very simple, created the oldest card in fluctuation count. All cards need sticky. So if we understand how to receive money here, we're CFO. We're CFO personally. Got it so far? Every card you got in your personal wallet right now, I want you to get on sticky tabs. Okay? Tomorrow, you're going to be ready for this. You're going to have a tab and a pen in front of you, stickies. We're going to dummy proof this. I'm going to treat you like you're 2 years old, because you are. As far as I'm concerned, you're a child, and I'm going to adopt you for a while. I'm going to adopt you and tell you what to do. It's like I trained my 6 kids that are geniuses, that had 800 plus scores, and they incorporated them the year they were born. Every card needs a damn sticky. You're listening to clowns out there every day. You need to pay it off every month. Guess what? You pay off your cards every month, you'll never have a venture for $50,000. This is $50,000. $50,000. You see, the problem with utilization, let's write down utilization. If you use a card past 29%, I wrote the rules. You can research. Ray Reynolds, the Godfather card in front of you, which got the nickname of KNX Ryan, not name myself that, okay? Get it right if you're going to repeat it. Okay, what happens? All right, I got to put oldest card in fluctuation. Fluctuation is simple. If I use this $10,000 card more than $2,100, I'm in trouble. I'm now going from green to yellow to red. And that's the problem. What happens with you, your utilization? Your utilization sucks. So every card you have in your personal wallet needs a sticky. We have to dummy proof this. We have to dummy proof this because we're a bunch of dummies. This is a 50. I'd like to get you one of these. This is a 10. I'd like to get you 7 of these. I want you to have 100,000 of personal credit. See, if we understand structure and receive money, recycling money from house, now we understand credit. These don't fluctuate. Understand something. When you see these clowns online say a gold card's worth $950,000, this is not, it's a lie. American Express, and I'm an affiliate to American Express and all these creditors. American Express, if you charge $25,000 on a card, at any given time, they put you in a financial review. Every time, looking online. So here, you can't charge $950,000, it's crap. Unless they can prove in your bank account, you basically rotate and basically have about 100,000 plus in and out of your bank account in a given month. It's all crap. These liars out there and these circus clowns is ridiculous. I'm gonna give you the truth. These are good for 100,000. But if I use them for $25,000, they will put me in a financial review for a day or two. When they log in the account, they have to see 30 transactions and over 100,000 in and out of the bank account. If they cannot see that, the reality is they're going to shrink your card or close you down. That's how it works. You cannot charge $950,000 to a gold card, period, unless you certify yourself with them with however you're spending the money before you do it. And you got to verify money. These don't fluctuate. If I put stickies in the back of my card, I dummy proof this. Very simple. You tap the live, you share the live, and then the yellow dot on the left-hand side, you basically tapped it 1,000 times. I'm going to give you the full blueprint of success. Stickies. Why we have to dummy proof it? If I use this card past $2,900, I'm going to be dumb. I drop my score from green to yellow to red. Your utilization sucks. I will teach you how to rebuild your credit yourself. You do not hire credit repair because it's flaky company. Credit repair is against federal law public record. The Fair Credit Reporting Act says they must be bonded, licensed with the Attorney General's office, all right, not collect money up front. Not collect money up front at all. Now, because I want you to help yourself. This is $50 in the open market. It's basically simple, winning the credit game. It's free today, free. I want every one of you to get winning the credit game, free. It's on the website for free. It's in the link tree for free. So you can find it free. Save yourself $50. When you get the book, look in part of it, you'll see part of my collection. I have 21 cards in the card collection. All right? When I got that check for $1 million, I banked it in a tax ID. Okay? I was 15. I created a car finder. I started helping out, and basically, helping out industries. Check it out. Sorry, I gotta wipe my nose because they gave me a damn cold here. I should have stayed home. So what happens? Okay? I banked my check under tax ID. Tax ID. I went to an auction. I bid on what? They had a Lamborghini Countach for sale. Okay? Very simple. I bid on the auction. I won the bid. All right? I'm 15 years old when I won the bid. 14 and a half, just turning 15. What do? I read the agreement. I bid on it. I got $1 million in the bank. It says I must pick up the car and I must show proof of ID, driver's license. Oh, crap. I've been driving since I was 12 years old. Had a beard at 12. They couldn't figure my age out. That's okay. I didn't have a driver's license. What do you do when you don't have a driver's license? See, I had to learn as I go, like you're doing. You're learning as you go. You're listening to circus clowns. No one took the time to give you the full blueprint, which I'm going to do for you every step of the way. All right? 1,000 steps to millionaires tomorrow. Millionaires. Okay? Billionaires. I'll have the whiteboard behind me. We're going to go step by step, treating like you're 2 years old. Step by step, slowly, to get it here. I bid. I lied. I'm 15 years old. I lied. I just turned 15, 14 and a half years old, won the bid. I lied. With the house I lived at 1074 Reading Avenue, Costa Mesa, 92626, their son was Dan. He had a birth certificate. I borrowed it. I lied. I'm sorry. I went to the DMV. I got a driver's license. It said I was 5 years older than I was. I put his birth certificate back. I asked God to forgive me later on, or especially when I met Chuck Smith. He actually prayed with me. We forgave myself. For God forgave me. Okay. I went to the auction and picked up the car. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. See, you got to realize something, guys. You have the ability to listen and learn. I think you got stuck. I think it sucks. I think you got married, you got a wife, dog, cat, and a fish, or husband, and you got stuck, which sucks. The same rerun you have every day, every day, every day. I'd like to give you your blueprint. I'd like to make sure you understand SS5. What is it again? Come on, SS5 equals what? SSN 1040. I'd like you to understand the tax ID, EIN, tax ID, SS4 is the same damn thing. Same thing. They don't teach you this. Every day someone there says, well, I have an EIN, not a tax ID. What the hell? I don't get that. They don't know how they don't know how to talk. I don't get it. They don't know how to talk. I get, damn. Can anybody teach people the truth? So, we must be a CFO personally. Personal CFO. Family. God, family, money, God, family, money. Okay, understand that. So we have to connect our dots. 1,000 steps and rules and tools. So yes, you join the bullet. Where are you going? Come back here. You're not going anywhere. Okay? All right, no problem. So yes, join the bulletin board. Check it all the time. We update it all the time. Okay? As we play this game, we're reading the cue cards. Cue cards, okay? This is the Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. That's what it is. So guess what we're going to do? The Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. Very simple. Been on TikTok and social media 17 weeks, got 65,000 followers. So I'm going to take the database and put it over here and have some fun. I want you to know the rules and tools. Now, I don't like the 22% of clowns out there. You will own a house. You will recycle your money and get your tax return back. That's how you do basically in your tax return and a paycheck. Now, you're going to get the book about winning the credit game because I want you to. It's free. Websites, Linktree, whatever you want. It's free. Free. See, believe it or not, I've been helping people for free for 50 years because I made a promise when I was 7. I made a promise to Jesus Christ, my Savior. Okay? Whether you believe in, that's up to you. So I've been helping people 6 days a week for 50 years. Now, let's go to SS4. Come on. All right, in the link tree, you have, no, understand. In the link tree, you have an SS5. You have basically what? SS5, you have basically the SSN form. And you also have the tax, or 1040. It's in the link tree. See, if I was you, I'd be putting these in front of me. I'd create a book. I'd create a book. I would create a book that has these forms ready to go and understand mentally. So there's an SS5, SSN, and 1040 in the link tree. Right there, right there. Okay? Now, SS4, that's in the link tree as well. Now, understand what happened years and years ago. Where's it at? Okay. It's going to fall apart. You see this? It's called winning the game of business. I wrote it when I was 15. 15. 15, I'm in a Lamborghini going to East Coast College part-time. I was tested at T. Wicker Junior High. They tested me. Simple. IQ off the chart. All right? I basically didn't go to high school. I'd be wasting my damn time. Orange Coast College part-time with $1 million in the bank. So I want you to write down right now. Come on. Write it down. Winning the game of business. Write it down. Please write it down. Winning the game of what? Business. Write it down now, please. I want you to tap in your link tree or the yellow dot on the left-hand side. I'm learning this stuff as I go. I'm sorry. I'm learning as I go. And sometimes my brain processes too fast and I stutter. So write down winning the game of business. Who would like to win the game of business? Who would like to be a puppet master, control everything, own nothing? Simple. See, there's the difference. Now watch, understand. My 5 daughters and my son are vice presidents of the company. When I pass and go to another place, hopefully 50 years from now, they do not inherit anything. They do not inherit anything. This is the dumb thing people do. You stuck yourself in probate. Your family did it to you. You're doing it for your family, your kids today too. Simple. Now the other thing, remember I rhyme all the time. I try not to. I did write 2 songs for rappers, okay? I got to go in the studio and say da-da-da, and I rapped, and I can rhyme in every second of the minute. It's easy to do for me. So again, all right, here's Clara, put everything in a chart. No, 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 no. This is because you listen to circus clowns. No, no, you don't put everything in the damn trust. Ridiculous, no. No. See, you're trying to, from A to Z, you're trying to go to Z. You're trying to go to M and N. No, 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 no. You're going to focus on blueprint of success. You're going to get 1,000 steps. Do not, you got 26 letters in the alphabet. You got to start at A. We're in A right now. Don't go to M. Don't go to P. Don't go to Q. All right? No, no, no. In the future, you will have an irrevocable trust. All right? Okay, got it? So, all right, no problem, Clara. We have to build the empire first. We have to build, all right, the what? 1,000 steps, rules, and tools. Again, that's what we have to do. So understand something. You're going to be the CFO for personal. We're going to go into that in more details as well. We know how to receive money now. SS5, SSN 1040. Okay, that's what we do. We recycle our paycheck because we get the money back as a house payment. If you have a lease payment, you're making someone rich. That's called dumb. Okay? If you have a house payment, you get your money back on your tax return. That's how you recycle getting your money back on your paycheck. It's the only way to do it. Now, I'm the coach in the past for Carlton Sheets coaches, Dave Delgado, Russ Dobby, I'm coaching coaches. All right, George Putnam and I had a radio show on TV, a radio all the time and a TV show. It was fun. So what? Now understand what we do. SS4. Come on. In the link tree, or you get your copy of your SS4 today. We receive money as SS4 because now we're not taxable until we're profitable. So I need to buy a house for, no, all the pieces. I'm going to show you how to get a house as a division, a corporation, or get a house for free and have them lease it back to you and turn it into a mortgage. Because your biggest problem when you buy a house, I don't have the down payment. It depends if we're going to GI Bill for military or what else needs to be done. And if you're military, thank you for your service. We've got to pray for our military. We have to. Father, please be with our military today. Please be with this world. It's crazy everywhere we go. Be with military families. Be with everybody. Keep them safe. Keep them strong. In Jesus' name, amen. Understand something. We have a choice. Choice. I know the world's crazy, but I need you to focus on you now. You. You have to focus on you. You have to understand something. This is basically what I learned as a kid. It's called, as you basically put most, thank you, Mindy. I talk about Pathlight. Pathlight changed their name last year. Pathlight is where you can lease a house and they convert it to a mortgage. Okay, the goal. So understand that. They'll do that. This is what I did out of coma. We're going to talk about that as well. Because I came out of a coma and they stole my $3.7 billion in 2009. Ay. So again, what do? Let's go back to SS4. I need you to focus on an SS4. I'm going to make sure you master your rules and tools. Master them. Means you understand what the hell it does. All right? I'm sorry, you've been doing a half blanket job your whole life. Sorry, you have. You have the same rerun every other day. It's ridiculous. Rerun. No. Now, I want you to look at the SS4 form in the link tree. I want you to get a copy of the SS4. It's on our websites as well. I want you to download the damn form. I need you to understand something. We're talking about receiving money. Okay, money. SS what? 5 SSN 1040, tax, and probate. SS4, no taxes due till we're profitable. No taxes due till we're profitable. I use the apply for the employment identification number, EIN, IRS, which is unique, 9 digits. It's the same number as your social. That's how they designed it, okay? We'll get into that as well. But again, when you look at the SS4, please pay attention. On the top it says employee number, employer number. Get in your head. It says employer number, okay? That's simple. I want you to focus on line 1. I need you to focus on line 1. Okay? This will change your life. Believe it or not, one form, line 1 could change your life. 10 answers to your questions can change your life. You know this, so do I. But again, after you answer one question, there's other questions as you apply knowledge. Every time you apply knowledge, you have more questions. You understand? More questions and more questions. You got to be treated like 2 years old. That's what I do to everybody. You're 2 years old. I'm going to slowly teach you the rules and tools. You're going to build yourself to Puppet Master Club. To be a Puppet Master, you have to do 5 million plus. 5 million plus. That's Puppet Master time. Your first million is the biggest pain in the ass at. Okay? Do you know how to I can't see it.
Manipulate.
Okay? Can I manipulate time? No. Okay? Let's understand something. Okay? This is time, money, and credit. Write it down. See, I cannot manipulate time. I can't go backwards. What you learned today for me, you're going to say, I wish I knew it years ago. Now, why didn't you learn it years ago? I've been teaching and preaching for 50 years, 6 days a week, live. Now I'm new on TikTok, that's fine, social media, but I've been out there everywhere you go. This is time, money, and credit. Time, money, and credit. You're running out of time, you don't have enough money, you have enough credit. Got it? So time, very simple. See, I'm prepared to answer almost every question you have. All right, we used to play Ask Ray. And then we used to play Stuff Ray. Then basically Robert Sapir and I did what? I basically helped sponsor the LegalZoom. How's that? Okay, I have the SS4 fund. Fantastic. Now here's someone who has it. If you don't have it, you can do this. Now tomorrow, okay? All right, Mindy asked basically Burnett, I had her do research the other day, about 2 weeks ago, and he found out that they were bought out, so they changed their name. So we're gonna make sure it's on the link tree as well. Okay, so Ray Jr., write down, hey, Ray Jr., all right, write down Pathlight. What is the new name? Add it to Linktree. I want people to get this information. I want to help you do everything you do. I want to answer all your questions. Got it? So again, this is what we got to do. So I need basically, this is the team. Okay? We basically did Daniel. Daniel's our IT genius. We make sure it's on the Linktree. Because we got to realize, how do I get a house with no money? You lease it and convert it to mortgage. This information, there's no damn secret. The argument I had with Guffey Ranker years ago. Guffey Ranker sponsoring Tony Baloney. Okay, sponsoring me, no problem. They wanted to. I turned them down, by the way. They said I want to help only poor people, not rich people. I wanted to help people give free bucks. No, we charge for everything. I don't like that. I wanted to change the world, but you got to help people for free. Okay? So as we play this game, now watch what happens. Please watch what happens. The S is for fun. Employer. Line 1 says entity. Write down entity. Entity. Come on. Then write down individual person. Person. Are you a person of flesh? Are you a person of flesh? Okay? All right, so yes, you got the name of good Pathfinder. Fantastic. Okay? So again, we'll double check it and make sure it's right on the link tree, and then I can actually go there. See, I want to help you everything I can, as much as I can. So if it's called Echo, that's fine too. Fantastic. Entity. Please focus on entity. Entity. Please write down entity. Okay? Entity. I want you to say it 1,000 times. Entity, 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 entity. Let's understand. So Mindy will make sure she'll even talk to Burnett as well. See, we're here to help people. Before I died in Tacoma 2009, we had the Ray Reynolds movement, the Ray Reynolds movement. So Mindy, hopefully you'll call Burnett today, this morning, and talk to her. Right? Hey, Burnett, Ray Reynolds wants you to, I want you to put this and make sure Daniel knows to put it on Linktree. If we help each other, you know what happens? The world changes. So between Mindy talking to Burnett, my county manager, and my son writing it down, I want it in a Linktree. I want it in Linktree. Okay, now entity. Did you write down entity? Come on. Now, entity. Now, understand something. Please, please, please. Now, I'm going to switch it. Write down bankruptcy. Yeah, that's right. Bankruptcy. Write down bankruptcy. Write down bankruptcy. Okay, I understand. Here's our problem. Personal business, we find ourselves maybe in a bankruptcy. We screw up, we bring the pain home. 60% of marriages have problems. They have problems called what? Money, no honey. Sorry, it's just how it works. Sex and money screws up marriages. It always has, always will. 47% of people fail because they started a business and no one gave them foundation. No one gave them foundation. It's like, I don't like circus clowns. I'm sorry, I don't like circus clowns. Bankruptcy. Come on. Automatic stay, federal protection. Bankruptcy, automatic stay, federal protection. Write it down. Understand these things. Come on, please. Okay? If you're going to go for the gusto, go for the dream, you got to make sure you protect your family. God, family, money, God, family, money. You got to fight. I fought all my life. And I can't say that word 3 times because no one else does it now. I used to say it on my info commercials. By the way, you know what's really weird? Part of this ear is missing. I've been shot 3 times. Weird stuff, huh? All right. SS4. Employer, entity, individual person. Employer, entity, individual person. I'm a person. Are you a person? Are you a person? Yeah, okay. Now, I need you to understand rules and tools and the foundation because why? What if we file a bankruptcy and we screwed it up? Is that a personal bankruptcy? Is that a Chapter 7? Is it Chapter 13? Is it a payment plan? Is it Chapter 11? Chapter 12? Is it Chapter 9? See, you don't understand these things, and I need you to. I need you to. Sometimes I feel like I'm begging the world to pay attention because I need to. What does the SS4 say again? Employer, entity, individual person. Now let's understand. Go back in time a little bit. When I basically set up Helping Hand Industries, I was looking online. You can find this out. I was 9.5 years old. I sent away $10. That's it. I didn't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm going to the library all the time because the corporation is a legal person. That's what I did. So the corporation came back, sent my $10. That corporation today is $30. If you want any corporation today, it's in the link tree. Or go to the websites. I give articles of corporation free to the whole friggin' world. Charging $5,000 for a piece of paper to learn diddly squat, that's ridiculous. I've had attorneys put me down for 50 years because I want you to do it for free. But I want you to learn to play the game to win. Got it? So what do? I need you to master these things. I need you to understand second knowledge. Knowledge is power, but you have to understand secondhand. You have to make it basically what? Habit forming. Write down habit forming. Habit forming. Please write it down. Habit forming. I have an 814 personal score ready to build on the business side. Okay, that's good. Now, I want you to be calling the specialist today. Every one of you can call 800-254-9506. You can talk to one of the specialists right away. They're going to ask you 10 questions. Habit forming. What is a habit? Come on. What is a habit? You do something every day. I'm a person, this needs to be this way. Just move it around the right way. And my wife leaves drawers open. So I made sure the new drawers in the future, they close by themselves. It drives me nuts. My daughter likes to screw with me because she'll take things where I have my getting ready in the morning, hair and all this stuff. She'll turn things around backwards. She knows I'm going to, I stop it. They think it's funny. My habit is to put it where it belongs. Got it? Habit forming. If you learn how to do something, is it habit forming? When you learn to drive a car, now you drive a car like there's nothing, right? See, that's habit forming. If we learn the S is for employer, entity, individual person. Person. Got it so far? Now, I learned to bank money under tax ID as a kid because I started helping in industries. I got $1 million check, put it in the bank. What do? I buy a Lamborghini, get to play, got my race cars, race boats, and everything else. This is me, having fun, okay? You see, all right, this is one of the race cars. I sponsor cars. I sponsor race cars, boats, and motorcycles. I've been doing this all my life because when you got the money, you can enjoy life more. Can you enjoy life if you have money in the bank? Hell yeah. What happens if you don't enjoy life? You're stressed. If you build habit forming, you can make sure if blank hits the fan, you can disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Write it down, come on. I need you to write down disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Write it down. Tap the live, share the live. I need you to basically do one thing for yourself, okay? I need you to have habit forming. I need you to do it right, and I want you to plan the bankruptcy. That's right, plan the bankruptcy. I didn't say plan to file it. If you're pushed in a corner, okay, on a division, you will bankrupt the piece. You will bankrupt the piece. If you don't focus, you're never going to get there. Sorry. You're 2.5 years old as far as I'm concerned. I got to train you like a baby. It's simple. Why? Because it's true. No one taught you the rules and tools, and this is ridiculous. Plan the bankruptcy for one reason, okay? We're going to go into entity. We're going to go into individual person. We're going to take that form that's universal, and we're going to make sure we protect the family and the corporation or the LLC. At that poker game, I got that thing, $1,000, $100,000 credit came in the mail. Mrs. Hope called Ted Turner. He was at the poker game. Can you find out how this little kid got this money in the credit in the mail? Is he a crook? Is he a crook? See, credit cards came in the mail in the 80s and 90s without SSN and SS4. That's what it is. And they came in the mail without applying. They said just activate the card. When I did Helping Hand Industries, I got $100,000 of credit cards in the damn mail. Mrs. Hope thought I was a crook. I was 9.5 years old. I explained the same thing I'm going to explain to you right now. I want you to pay attention. I explained basically what? All right, Ted Turner, all right, the 26 ways using SS4, okay? All right, the bottom line, SS4. All right, global changes, energy price, okay, economy going down. See, the bottom line, see, what you're stating is the world. You're being an information person of world, but right now we got to focus on us. We got to pray for the world. But again, this is your life. This is your defensive circle. Are you in the defense circle? Simple. Okay? The defensive what? Circle. Right. Understand, please. If we tap the live, share the live, and you tap the yellow thing on the left-hand side, and you subscribe, and you share all the pieces, and you care, I'll build you your blueprint with you and for you. And I'll help you do all these things as well. So again, this is what happens. I want you to understand, just some sources I'm swearing. You're swearing because you're sad or fed up because you should have learned this a long time ago. I explained to Ted Turner what I'm about to explain to you when I was 9.5 years old, 9.5. There's 26 ways using SS4. 26 ways. Write it down. 26 ways. Okay? Okay, 26 ways. Are you in prison right now? No, I'm sitting in my office. This is the Ray Reynolds live blueprint. Okay? So maybe you need to read it. Okay, it's right there. Okay? The Ray Reynolds, all right, blueprint live. Simple. I'm going to train you the blueprint. How many ways using SS4? Write it down. I need you to type it now in the link tree. I need you to type it, tap the live, share the live. I need you to tap that yellow thing in the left-hand corner. How many ways can I use an SS4? Tell me. 26, 26. Write it down now. You got it. No, not 24. I said 26. 26. It has never changed. 26, 26, 26, 26. Why do I want to say 26? 26. 20 what? 6. How many letters in the alphabet? How many letters in the alphabet? How many letters? Come on. How many letters in the alphabet, Ray Jr.?
26.
26. See, understand this science. And now, no, please, listen to me. I've said for 50 years, numbers do not lie. Only people lie. Only people lie. Understand that? So let's understand something. The SS4 form has 26 ways to use it and not abuse it. And it's about damn time you understand that, because you can receive money and not pay any damn tax till you're profitable. You pay tax because you don't know what the hell you're doing. Amateur hour is over. It's over. You're going to pay as much tax as you have to. I want to pay as much tax as I have to. I want to. All right, property tax pays for road, fire, police, and school. I want to pay that all day long. But I want my paycheck, the money they take out of my check, back as I recycle money off my damn house payment. If we don't recycle money from a house payment, we're just stupid. I'm sorry, I can't say that word. I'll say we're dumb. We're going to get in trouble. So, if I got, understand, come on. Today, your biggest thing right now, if you don't have an SS form in front of you, you better have one by tomorrow morning. And if you can't find it, you call 800-254-9506. One of the specialists will send you one. They'll send you one, because I said so. All you have to say is, hey, Dr. Reynolds, Pastor Reynolds, or hey, you told him to. Simple. I want you to have an SS4. I want it in front of you tomorrow like anything you ever did. Everything. Employer, entity, individual person. What does it say again? Employer, entity, individual person. I want you to think about bankruptcy. I don't want you to file the damn thing. I want you to protect your assets in case you're forced into a division. I want you to bankrupt the division. Some of you filed bankruptcy before. You never needed it. Did you know that? You did not need a bankruptcy. Not at all. Not at all. You went to a bankruptcy attorney. He or she sold you a bankruptcy. What do you think they're going to sell you? What, a banana or a pickle or ice cream? Please, unless you're getting garnished today, losing your house today in court, no damn bankruptcy. No bankruptcy. Ever. It's up to you. They got rid of debtor's prison a long time ago, 1700s. Okay? Bankruptcy, public record, not here to be safe an attorney. It's federal protection, automatic stay. And when you file bankruptcy, my question, if you did it personally, did you seal your record? Did you seal your record? What the hell's wrong with people? I don't get it. Sorry. I don't get it. If bankruptcy is federal protection, I'm allowed to seal the record so it doesn't go in my credit report to seal it. Countrywide, people screw up that years ago, 2008, dummies. Statewide reports bankruptcy from courts to the credit bureaus. Credit bureaus don't talk to courts. It's statewide. You didn't seal your record. What's wrong with you? It's wrong. I don't get it. I don't understand why the blank you have not been here before. Ridiculous. What do we do? What?
See if you need a refill or not.
I'm good. Thank you very much. Are you going to give me another note? Okay. I have my cues. Okay. How am I doing so far?
You're doing good, but you keep redoing the notes.
Okay, redoing the notes. Okay. Please. 26 ways, SS4. SS4. Come on. If I'm forced into bankruptcy, oh, blank hit the fan. Am I going to bankrupt my family, husband and wife, corporation, or division? Write it down. Come on, I need you to know this. Are you going to bankrupt a corporation, an LLC, or you, or in a division? Come on, people. It's about time you get off your ass and do it my way. Your way sucks. I've been saying that for 50 friggin' years. You're going to bankrupt a damn division. Damn it. I get so tired of people not paying attention 100%. I'm going to shake you and wake you up. It's a damn division. Come on, people. Use some basic common sense. Banks bankrupt 22,000 locations last year. 22,000 locations. Come on. Banks own branches. Branch numbers has separate tax ID. Banks have branch numbers, separate tax ID. Stores, grocery stores, tax ID. United States of America, you heard of them before? 50 corporations, 50 states, and 50 cities, excuse me. It's more than 50 cities. We look at the United States of America, 50 corporations for states. Every city is a corporation, city. Or if not, it says an unincorporated area. It doesn't have a tax ID. Do you know they created a bankruptcy called Chapter 9 for cities? Chapter 9 for cities, do you understand this? Cities have, all right, a bankruptcy Chapter 9. They planned the problem. You didn't plan diddly squat. You might as well sit there and go, ooh, that's about it. It's ridiculous. I want you to plan the bankruptcy and never file it. But if you were to bankrupt something, are you going to bankrupt family, husband and wife, LLC Corp, or division? You better damn well say division. Every one of you right now in that link tree, right now, and I want you to write down, tap the yellow screen, tap the screen. I want you to write down division now, now, division, come on. Division, now. You got to fight for your life. You've never had to do that, right? I'm born in a damn taxi, ain't in a trash can. Homeless, it sucks. My background in my childhood pissed me off to make sure I educate myself more than anybody ever learned in my life. I'll take on anybody knowledge to knowledge anywhere in open forum. Anywhere. Law and accounting, you bring it on. Believe me, I'll tear them apart. Division. Every damn time. I modeled the division process when I created in 84 after banks and grocers and cities and states. Division. It's amazing. How many kids at 15 have $1 million in the bank and wrote this and put it out there at 16? Besides me. Nobody. Division's the golden ticket. Probably is. So focus. Please focus. I put this out there, and I wanted to call it Repackaging America. And I update this all the time. When I won an award in California, being the second largest advertiser in California, they asked if I made boxes when I got the award. What the? I thought I was repackaging people. Damn. Making boxes? I screwed up the name. All right, I came back. Hey, I got to do one thing. I better, because everybody was always asking, are you Ray Reynolds? Hell yes. Well, I just named it Ray Reynolds. But understand something. Ray Reynolds University, I'm sitting right now. Ray Reynolds Financial Services. I do not create liability to that because that's called dumb. It has divisions. What it has? Divisions. If you want to multiply wealth, it's very simple. Ray Reynolds is going to show you how to create this as well. I love that. Thanks, Nicholas. As we play this game, we want to win. Don't we want to win? Do you want to win the game of business, yes or no? The answer is yes. How many people want to win the game of business? Type the word yes. Yes now. Right now, yes. How many want to win? Yes. Type it. Yellow screen. Yellow tap on the left-hand side. Now. Yes. See what happens with you. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you 1,000 steps, rules, and tools. But I need it to be habit forming. I need you to put it here. Habit forming. You got to make sure it's a habit, everything you do. Today, don't you ever forget SS5 equals SSN in 1040. Recycle your house payment, you get your money back on your tax return. SS4 is over here. What? 20 what? How many ways? How many ways you use an SS4? 26 ways. It's a universal form. Employer. Entity. Individual person. Now, I created a division process. I, Ray Reynolds, all right, and a penalty of perjury, the whole life, you understand, I did division process, 84. Okay? I just tell the truth. That's how it works. 1984. I have all my LLC, C Corps, S Corps, I had even professional corp. Got all the pieces. I get this letter in the mail. Sacramento, California. You have to pay a franchise tax fee for all your corporations. What the blank? See, this is the problem with all these clowns going, you need 5 LLCs. No, you don't. Hell no. You have 5 LLCs in California, that's $5,000 a year just to say you got a piece of damn paper. Ridiculous. What did I explain to Ted Turner was 9.5? 26 ways to use SS4. I process, I can see it in my head. Okay, forms, okay? It's like sorting pieces of paper in my brain. I can see it. What? Sacramento, I went there, and I asked for a question. Can I create an entity, All right, under my LLC, C Corps, and S Corps. Can I create a what? Come on, write this down. Come on. This better be damn habit forming the rest of your life. You will be a puppet master in 12 months. If you do what you're told, you'll be worth $5 million freaking dollars to corporation. You own nothing. You control everything but own nothing. That's your life. I control everything. I don't own a damn thing. Why would I own something? I'm being dumb? I'm not going to go, I'm a circus clown. I'm rich. It's a bunch of dingbats. All right? No. I don't like that. S is for 26 ways. Employer, entity, individual person. So I got permission to take and create a form and modify one. That's what they said. 2 Department, Sacramento. You can create a form and modify a form. Write it down. Come on. Now, I sort things differently. And like I said, I have to recall most things, okay? When this is like, yes. Understand my brain. They just told me I can create a form and modify a form. Okay? Understand something. All right, S is for a master. What do I have? 26 ways. Employer, entity, individual person. Understand that? Habit forming. The S is for. What do I do? Thinking about, damn. Okay. Chapter 18. I'll show you chapter 18 tomorrow. Chapter 18 shows you, all right, these LLCs, C Corps, S Corps, nonprofit PCs are legal person. Okay, no problem. But it also says on the bottom there, under 17983, you do not need to require to file a fictitious business name statement. It says not required to. I was 9 years old and I knew that was wrong. I knew it was wrong at 9. It made no sense. Now, the LLC, which half of you probably have LLCs. A, you named it after you, that's called dumb number 1. You named it what it does, dumb number 2, okay? And you actually let it do business, dumb number 3. Okay, so what happens? You're so mad at us. No, I'm not mad at you. I get pissed off because I need to get you to listen. I'm not mad at anybody. I want to love people. But again, that's how it works. I'm not mad at you, but I want you to focus. If you don't focus and pay attention, see, here's my problem. If I don't teach you to do what you need to do, I'm mad at myself. I didn't do my damn job. You understand? I didn't do my job. My job is to train people. So if I have to get excited and say, do it now, and you understand, you're 2 years old. You're 2 years old, you're 2 years old, you're 2 years old since, that's it. You're 2 years old, that's what I believe. Corporations that, all right, okay, I gotta put my glasses back on, so tiny, doesn't pay franchise tax fee is born. No. Christy, you're wrong. Focus. See, it's like when Mindy's saying, write these things down, focus, write it down. I will never be mad at somebody unless they piss me off. It's terrible. Brian Jacobs pissed me off because I gave him divisions and billed him credit. And because, Renette did an email, she screwed up and put other people on it. He wants a refund and I gave him all those goodies. You get jerks like this all the time. So that I'm upset with. But no, watch, come on. If I focus, and Sacramento said, create a form, modify a form. I want you to write down, all right, difference, how the LLC got started. Sole proprietor, all right, is a what? Fictitious business name. Sole proprietor became an LLC. LLC, limited liability company. Okay, that's how it got started. That allowed tax ID to receive money, okay? That's why it is one of the categories, okay? Tax ID on LLC. Yes, you can get one under personal, but you understand something. If you're an AKA, or you're also known as, or a sole proprietor, and you're doing it what for you, in the division of DBA process for you, you're a duck and a sheep. Anybody who has a sole proprietor themselves is the dumbest thing I ever watched in my life. Because when you screw it up, you get to file bankruptcy. It's called dumb. Use your home address as well. I did because you need a tax ID. No, you get a tax ID without it. You go to the bank today and give me your last name with a tax ID and open a bank account. It's ridiculous. So understand. The LLC was born. You named it after you, wrong. You know what it does, wrong. And you're allowed to do business, wrong. C Corp. A C corporation stands for closed corporation. An S corporation stands for single filing, okay? The LLP is a limited liability partnership. All right, nonprofit corporation. And a PC is professional corp. These are the type of categories. Got it so far? Hi, happy Halloween. I don't sell about Halloween. My family and I and our kids never celebrate Halloween. Sorry, we don't do that. But again, I'll say happy to you because that's what it is. An entity. If I take today, and I create my LLC, C Corp, all right, all my pieces, whatever it is. If I do business there, it's on the line of Secretary of State's website. If you do business as your parent company, I'm going to tell you that's dumb. Okay? It's dumb. Dumb. I don't like it. I'm sorry. When they sue the LLC, they sue you. Then they sue your spouse. They sue the C Corp. They sue you and your spouse. S Corp, nonprofit, PC. See, you're being a duck and a sheep. Well, I got an LLC, Ray. I got 5 of these suckers. Good for you. You're the managing member. You have the certificate of ownerships in your hand. The reason they're trying to connect all these LLCs together and one holds equity, one holds this and that, is to protect pieces. They're trying to play amateur hour being a puppet master. Now, the FINCEN, right here, all right, announced last week. If you live in a state and you file your tax returns personally here, and you have a corporation out of state, they're going to ask you why. They're going to audit you. All right, it's from the Department of Treasury Financial Criminal Crimes Enforcement Network. They're going to do this. So if you have an LLC in Wyoming, you don't live in Wyoming, don't be surprised to knock on your door and they're going to audit you. You do not need all these LLC crap and all this crap. Sorry, you don't need it. When you bankrupt an LLC, it owns an asset. Okay? You're the one bankrupting the corporation. They can pierce veil because they can show you basically benefited from the proceeds of that personally. See, that's why package you makes sense. Now, write down fictitious business name. Write down fictitious business name statement. Now. Fictitious business name statement. Okay? It said in chapter 18, when I read it at 9.5 years old, you do not need to file a fictitious business name statement because you don't have a corporation. I knew it was wrong. So that was my problem. I knew it was wrong. So what did I do? Simple. They gave me permission to create an entity, all right, under a corporation or LLC, whatever I had, an entity. Entity. That form in 84 said husband, wife, and partner. That's all it said. Line 5 was wrong. So I basically proposed to them, all right, instead of creating a form that so they can modify a form. I took that form, line 5, and I added LLC, C Corp, and everything else. Line 2, we added 3 names. Because maybe you had a sole proprietor before and you turned it into a division. You don't give away history. History is important. So now we have our LLC and we filed a fictitious business name. It's in my books for 45 years. I invented division process. So if you understand, if your LLC, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC is a management company, you do what banks, cities, and grocery stores do and what rich and famous people do. They do not allow their parent company to do business. Parent company never does business. Because that's called dumb. So the entity is now under the management of the LLC, C Corp, and everything else. Entities do not pay franchise tax fee. I didn't want to pay $1.2 million in 84. I'm the king of satellite television, manufacturing, distribution, retail stores, hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay? What did I do? And I also own some Shakey's, 31 flavors, Subway, shopping centers, and condos. I don't want to pay that fee. Parent company never does business. It never does. It never should do business. It should manage divisions. Then you have profit and other pieces, yes. Irrevocable trust. Entity does not pay franchise tax fee. Write it down. Come on. All right. Entities do not pay franchise tax fee. Okay, this is Mark. Thank you, Mark. And again, thank you for the cake the other day. Okay? So understand, entities do not pay franchise tax fee. I told you a thing about bankruptcy. I said, write down bankruptcy. Plan the bankruptcy. They don't plan to file it. Would you file bankruptcy for you, family, corporate, division now? I don't need tax ID for divisions until I daisy chain credit. And daisy chain credit, literally, all right, literally 119 ways. Every card you get on a corporation is going to get credit cards for every division. You're now going to create $5 million of credit to $10 million of credit. You're going to finance the business and offset the taxes by debt offsets taxes. You're going to write it the interest rate in the credit card. That's what you're going to do. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're going to be back online today at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Look at your clock right now. It is 4:55 in the morning. 4:55. Okay? So what do? We cannot write off the damn Rolex. It's ridiculous. All right? Carlton Dennis. I mean, I don't understand this guy. He's a good-looking dude, but I don't think he has education in accounting and law like I do, but that's up to him. You cannot write off the haircut. Okay? You cannot have a chef at home and write that off. It's crap. Okay? You cannot do that. All right? There's ways to do this. Thank you and your family so much for your work. Well, Alice, thank you for being here. Hey, let's thank God. Come on, let's do this. Thank you, Jesus, for this day. Let's pray for the world, the military, and the people around us. Is what do we get to do? Let's do our best. Let God do the rest. Amen to that, too. See, God gets the credit. I don't. That's just He gave me a weird brain. I got to learn how to play the game and win. Create my first billion structure at 21. Why can't you? You can. So today, Linktree. Get your SS4. Get the form. It's right there. Or call the office. We'll send you one. You ever call the office? 800-254-9506. That's it is. SS5 is in the Linktree. All right? SS5. SSN. Linktree. All right? The 1040 tax rate in the Linktree. Articles of corporation are free. Linktree. Do you realize I want to put everything in Linktree so you get all your information for free? If you want my team to help you, they will do that as well. They'll help you rebuild your credit. But again, I don't believe in credit repair. Remember, winning the game of credit. Get it for free, please. Free. It's a download. If you don't find it in the Linktree, go to the website. Call the office. They'll send you the link. I want you changing your life today. Starting out right for the kids and you. Understand how credit works. You need to understand how it works. These are free. One's $50, one's $25 usually. Hey, they're free to you today. Free. When I created Winning the Game of Business in 1976, I was 16 years old. I updated the division process and created that in 85, 86. So I don't know where you've been. But this afternoon, we're going to continue what we started with. So guess what? Winning the Game of Business. Should I stop debt relief program? Hell yes. They told you not to pay your debts. Now you're screwing it worse. Understand something, please. Debt crisis intervention. Years and years ago, on the credit bureaus, TRW, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, you had a company called Consumer Credit Counseling. That was one of my companies, doing debt consolidation under nonprofit. That's how it works. Every one of you today, do yourself a favor, please. DM me right now. Click the yellow dot on the left-hand side. I'd like you to call 800-254-9506. I'd like you to call 800-254-9506. Mindy put it there for you as well. I want you to talk to our team today. Ask for basically Brian, okay? Ask for basically Brandy. Ask for David. Ask for Nick, okay? Ask for Chris, David, all right? Ask for Lawrence. Ask for Kelly. Ask for the team to talk to them, because what are they going to do? They're going to ask you 10 questions. They're going to ask you 10 questions. Mindy's the administrator. That's what it is. Here to help us. All right? Again, what do? Phone number's in front of you. All I know today is I have probably 50 years left in my life. I'm praying for 50. I don't know. I hope it works. I died in a coma. 2009 came back. They told my $3.7 billion, rebuild it again. All right, March 8th, I turned 66 years old. All right, Mark gave me a cake. Thank you for the cake with the Lamborghini. It's great. So I get to have my birthday on the 8th. It's fantastic. Then the 11th, I'm at the school giving out the books, spending thousands of dollars helping the kids for free. Give them the books. Okay? We come back that very day. That night at 12:03, someone throws a rock through my window, my office. These offices have never been broken in this whole building. But they stole 2 of our cameras. One a brand new camera, the other one belonged to an employee named Ryan. That's simple. So guess what? Then my daughter had a flat tire. Then I get what? Banned on TikTok for 3 days. I said a word to explain the story. Then I got to do what? A bank account got hacked. Okay? So, and then Renette sent out an email wrong, and people got mad at me for that too. Let's understand something. In the last 10 days, I've had, but it's faith and persistence. I know one thing, all right? I thank God every day. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for everything I got. I'm thankful to be alive. Been shot. I've been knocked down in comas. It's ridiculous. I seem to be God's example, and that's just the way it works. So I hope I can be an example for you. I want you to understand and get excited. I want you to learn, but I need you to be habit forming. I need you to have rules and tools. I've got to make sure before I pass, eventually for permanent time in the other side, hopefully 50 years from now, you habit forming. So guess how it works. So ladies and gentlemen, 3 o'clock this afternoon, we're going to continue what I just talked about. We're going to continue where I left off, and you're going to learn from the next step. Tomorrow morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, goal setting. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. All right, we're going to do tax balancing. All right, from there we're at level 1, 2, and 3. You get to spend the day with Ray if you want to. I'll teach you the 1,000 steps and rules and tools to make this habit form so you understand the truth. Very simple. So call the specialist today. They'll analyze your credit. They'll help you with your structure. They'll get you in programs you want to, and what do you get to do? Are you implementing? We create a new SS5. No, you can't do that. You got one SSN, that's it. You cannot get a new one. Not at all. Don't even do that. All right, ask that question later today at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Have a great and a blessed day. Stay safe, stay strong. Let's do our best. Let Jesus do the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget the end of the day. God loves us all. Thank you for joining me this morning. This is the Ray Reynolds, all right, Blueprint Live.